Tuesday night, we are here, alhamdulillah, I want everyone to feel this. In a convention, look at the ummah, look at us. Hopefully, inshallah, by the grace of Allah, we're all going to be closer to Him as we leave on Saturday or Sunday. The question I have for everyone, and I want you all to think of it before I start sharing with you what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow me to do. Are we one ummah? Just take a second and ask yourself and answer. Are we one ummah? And some of you will say, yes, for sure. And some of you will say, are you kidding me? Are we really one ummah? And some may say, I have no idea. Does it look like it? Or maybe. So let me take you through this. And then inshallah I will share with you some of my personal experience as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed me with the best blessing of my life is to visit Islam. So number one, are we one ummah? The answer has to be yes. Not because we are bragging about it, not because we are arrogant, but because the one who created you and me said it. Everyone go back to the Quran. There's two places where He, Subhanahu, my Creator and me, the one and only, as I always try to remind myself, said it in the chapter of the Prophets Al-Anbiya. إن هذه أمتكم أمة واحدة وأنا ربكم فاعبدون. Verily, indeed, this ummah of yours is one, and I, Allah, your Lord, worship me. I want you to pay attention to this verse. We'll come to it at the end. Worship me. It's an order. Flip some pages in the Quran and go to the next chapter, the one after, and mu'minun, the believers, all of us, inshallah. And Allah said the same with a little bit of a change. وَإِنَّ هَذِهِ أُمَّتُكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً. And indeed, this nation of yours is one. وَأَنَا رَبُّكُمْ. Same thing, I'm your Lord. فَاتَّقُونَ. Be Allah conscious. Be righteous. So this concept, the answer categorically yes. Second, categorically yes. Anyone who wants to enter Islam has to declare the Shahada. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. We all share one Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam. He's my guide, your guide. He is my role model and your role model. I am not a Muslim, we are not one ummah if we are going to disagree about it. So that's second. Third, there is things that Allah also told us through Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, make us ummah categorically. The 5 pillars. No Muslim disagree. I have to declare Shahada. I have to pray Salah regardless of our struggle. I have to fast Ramadan 2 months from now. Everybody, except with a few exceptions, they're going to be fasting, eating, and not eating at the same time. Ummah, unite. Zakah, eligible, everybody does it. And the biggest global unity, I read this and I love the term, June. May Allah invite you and me and all of us. Hajj. There is no other nation has this small unity of everybody, same place, same time, raising their hand to the same Lord. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, and he's so proud of us. Yes, we are. Definitely we are one ummah. The reality now, are we really one ummah? One hadith, and I want all of you to reflect on it. لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. Not us, me, the level of faith, not a believer, but the level of faith, unless you love for your brother and sister what you love for yourself. Do we do it? Are we? If I'm coming for Jumu'ah and there is only one parking spot, am I going to give it to the person behind me? Because he or she wants what I want. Reality is a different story. Let me take you back to the last 10 days of Ramadan. And I was blessed, not even, the word is not right. And he answered my dua, and he took me from Mecca to Gaza. And the best 10 nights I've ever had in my life, let alone the best Eid Salah I ever lived. What Gaza taught us, and then at the end I'm going to take you to what we should do as an ummah. I saw, and with my own eyes, what a real Muslim woman should be. And this is not fake, this is not public speaking. This is a woman who I have no idea up till today what was her name. They brought her, they actually asked me, do you want to meet some of the women in Gaza? I said, I'd love to. She came with her 12-year-old. Some of you may have seen this because I posted on social media with translation. 30 minutes. Everything I studied, and Allah blessed me with was on one side, and what this woman taught me. Displaced from the north 3 places, then walked all the way to the middle with her 12-year-old and husband and the older son. She has no idea where are they. I asked her this question. I said 2 questions I asked. And one, I want especially the woman to give me your heart, let alone your brain. You know, we all see it all over. They dress these 2 pieces, and we all think this is a salah dress. So I asked her. I can't remember exactly what I said, but she understood. And she said, do you know why we wear this? Do you know why we wear this? And I didn't answer because I knew there's something more than I'm going to wear it to pray. She said, Subhanallah. So, Doctora, when we die covered. When we die covered. You can imagine what happened to me. And then I asked her, I said, after a long discussion, how did you get there? I said, listen, I'm a woman coming from the United States, lived with, alhamdulillah. How do I answer this way and this way? And how do you have this serenity and this faith with everything around you? I want every parent in this room, and whoever is listening to me, engrave what this woman said. Is not my word, it's hers. She said, and she was not even 40 by the way. I raised my children on 2 things. This is before October 7th. I raised my children on 2 things. Number 1, live on halal, lawful, eat lawful, live your life in a lawful way. second, and this for all of us. I keep reminding them that this life is short, it's transient, we are all going there. And she looked at me in the eyes, and this woman doesn't know me. And she said, I see some, she first started reciting Al-Waqi'ah, the Jannah part in it, the chapter. And then she said to me, I see some Quran in your face. She pointed to me and said, I'll see you in Jannah. I have no idea if she is still alive or she is not. That's the ummah that we should be. This is the ummah that when Allah tested them, nobody is ready to what is happening, but they are somehow ready. This is what you and me need to. Don't ask Allah for anything but afu wal-afiyah. Is'alullah al-afu wal-afiyah. Ask Allah pardon, forgiveness, and afiyah. Sound heart, sound health, good life. But live your life that this is not going to be all the time. And if He tests me with goodness, I'm ready, I'm grateful. And if He tests me with calamity, I'm ready, I'm patient. I want to share with you whatever is left in my time. Many of us are tired. We're losing hope. We're getting bored. Please forgive me. But you see it. Where is this Instagram feed that was full from different people about what is happening? Where is the dua? Where is the solidarity? Much less, much less, much less. Then we are not one ummah. When Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, and the hadith you all know, مثل المؤمنين, the parable of the believers, في توادهم, the way they love each other, وتراحمهم, the way they have compassion and mercy, وتعاطفهم, they feel for each other, like the body. When one part of the body gets sick, the rest of the body respond with fever and lack of sleep. Not I am bored, not it's okay. If I and you get tired and we live in our luxury, comfort, everything, what will they say then? What will they say then? As we were leaving Gaza, the day of Eid, actually the night of the Eid, or the day before the Eid, because we left the hospital in the middle of Gaza to move to Rafah, and then after Eid, or after the Salah of Eid, we moved back. As we were leaving, and we were 7 of us, the question all of us had, and all the hospital came out to greet us. And we all had one question. And I want you to remember this question. This is actually a message to everybody from the people of Islam. I said, and my colleagues, what do you want us to do when we go back? We're going back. And I don't want to say I wish I didn't, but that's Allah's decree. They said 2 things. They said 2 things. Not 1, not 2. Physicians, staff, patients. 2 things. Don't forget us. Don't forget us. Keep talking about us. Keep talking about us. 14 months? Anything changed? Are they back? Has the war ended? Are children not being killed every single day? In case you didn't see the news, yesterday, 3 newborn died in the tent because extreme cold. Chicago, alhamdulillah. 3, the 5 journalists, one of them, you know why they were outside the hospital? Because one of them, his wife, was delivering a baby. That hospital, actually, I delivered babies in them, in it. And he was killed before his wife gave birth. How can we forget? How can we say we're bored? What happened to all of us? Is the body not yet, or is the body has been cured? There's no fever anymore? As an ummah, yes, many of you will say, what can I do? I can't change it. Yes, we can. And I'll give you a few practical tips. Take it with you home. And we learn it from the Quran, from the words of my Creator and yours. Number 1, إِن تَنْصُرُوا اللَّهَ يَنْصُرْكُمْ وَيُثَبِّتْ أَقْدَامَكُم. You give victory to Allah, Allah will give you victory and keep you steadfast. He said it, chapter Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Give victory to Allah, go back to Him. Be the good Muslim He wants you to be as much as you can. Be different, think of them, pray for them. Second, don't you ever think victory is not going to come. Then you have not read the Quran. وَكَانَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا نَصْرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah said it is a duty upon Him subhanahu to give victory to the believers. And absolutely they were the believers. You and me wants to be like them. Keep talking about them, keep praying, go back to Allah. And we may not see it in our lifetime. Allah knows, but for sure it is coming. Have this faith inside you. Don't you ever give it up. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.